I love music like any of you people, but I don't know. I used to like music from the beginning. I used to approach this local orchestras also. Can you give me a chance to sing like S.P. Balasubramaniam? So one song, not for money. In fact, in Kakinada, you must have heard a name called Gangadhar Music Orchestra. It's very famous actually. And somebody else called Seven Stars and all. So I was learning guitar from my childhood. My friends used to laugh. This fellow always wants to go to some greenery. And any college thing, if you conduct, no, I used to suggest them some that kind of a thing, a place where you have waterfalls and all. So there you take some instruments and play. So for that I used to learn. So I used to approach the orchestras also, where to give me a chance to sing like a song from Bobby, my shire. I sang without any shame. They asked me, then you have to come to one place. There we have been booked by somebody else. So I'll come. So I went with them and I sang, and I was feeling very happy. So I was feeling like I'm a singer. So from my childhood, music is there. Like unless you have that, so when a new invention, I used to like M.S. Vishnan's music and all, like directors like Vishwanath, whoever makes their music is very good. But in movie, no technical aspect has to dominate one another story. That has to be balanced. Now we are having given a responsibility to you to do an interview like this. You cannot cross the parameters. You cannot keep on asking me something other than movies, no? That calls again you're going to yellow journalism kind of a thing. So like that, when you're making a movie, you have to maintain some balance. Nowhere, no technique should dominate the subject, the plot, the small plot, whatever you have in your movie. And music should help the movie. The photography should help the movie. If anybody says, I always feel I'm failing because his music is good, it is a failure. Though it's a good, it might help for the movie to make money. But not only music. Why music will always be good in Geetha Krishna's movies? Photography always will be good in Geetha Krishna movies, in my movie. But those two things are not enough for to make the movie success. It's a good image, thanks to the audience what they given me. But at the same time, why will the movie run? Kokila, they said, that's because of songs are good. All my movies are songs are excellent. Ilaiyaraaja has given. I have not used any other music director than Ilaiyaraaja. Or I have done. I've done hundreds of ads for everything I have composed. That has given me strength now to compose myself and do a music for this movie. Because I've done 10 years back. Almost all eminent music directors worked with me as a keyboard players. Harris Jayaraj worked with me, Rahman worked with me. And now you tell me any keyboard player, if I call them, they'll come and work with me. They know. So when I'm composing, what is this guy is composing like this? I don't know any music. Everything off, in between I used to stop. In Madras Kitchengol, I learned from great master Balasubramaniam and the old man Uchivar college. So there I wanted to learn classical music. There when I went to the international guest house where he was given the place to teach, another ammail with sexy dresses and all, I was the only guy. So 1 month నేర్చుకుని మళ్ళీ మానేశాను. Because నాకు ఇంకా ఇద్దరు ముగ్గురు కంపెనీ ఉంటే I can learn. So అక్కడికి వచ్చే వాళ్ళందరూ all hep girls and all these girls are learning. Now I was very much uncomfortable when I was in my first year degree. So like that I stopped in between. So guitar, everything in between. So I have the interest, basic interest in the music. Composing knowledge, how to compose a song I learned from Ilaiyaraaja. He used to take me out of the country or out of that state. He's also used to like isolated place. For all my movies, we went out station. Akkada prakrutilo kurchune he used to compose for me. He understood me. So I learned how to compose from him. He's a real maestro, and he used to tell me, you sit in front of me, I get inspiration, he used to say. So I look at him as a great guru. He's a very simple man. And ఇది కాదు అంటే మళ్ళీ ఎలా కాదు ఈ అమ్మాయి ఇలా చూసినప్పుడు మళ్ళీ అలా ఒక మూవీ సంకీర్తన కదా, హీ హెస్ కంపోజ్ సమ్ 17 ట్యూన్స్. వాజ్ హార్డ్లీ సమ్ 22 years 23 years అప్పుడు ఆ టైంలో. సో ఇవి కాదు సార్ నాకు కావాల్సింది. సో ఐ బ్రాట్ సో మెనీ క్యాసెట్స్, అందులో అలా పెట్టి ఉంచాను, ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇలా కావాలని చెప్పి. ఇఫ్ యూ ఓపెన్ దట్ ఐ విల్ గెట్ ఓన్లీ దట్, క్లోజ్. దిస్ ఇస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ కలెక్షన్ ఫ్రమ్ లాస్ట్ 5-6 years. I said, no. You tell me what you want. Then we were sitting in Surya Hotel in Coimbatore. Next day we were supposed to go to Wtih. So then he said, okay, I'll explain whatever I want. He has composed all typical classical like Shankarabaranam for Sankirtana, for my first movie, which Nagarjuna's Elliot films, no? Ramya Krishna, Girish Karnad. Then I said, I want semi kind of, not complete classical. It should be very nice to sing, and I should feel the nature. So it is not like Jaidevo, Shankarabaranam, anta experts పాడుకునే అలా కాకుండా it should be very nice, is it? But ఒక చోట you are asking a classical, she is going and performing a recital in front of a great master like Girish Karnad in that film. అక్కడ నాకు కావాలని చెప్పేసి జేవి దుర్గా అక్కడ కావాలి, బట్ రెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద థింగ్ యూ షుడ్ ఫీల్ ద నేచర్. Everybody remembers my song called Vevela, written by Sirvanala Sitaram Jayasri. His second movie. Actually, we only brought him when I was a K-Vishnar. We brought him to the Sirvanala movie for Vishnar Garu anamata. So the association toti I made him to write one song, and Narayan Reddy Garu has written 6 songs. In that 8 songs and 1 Telugu ghazal. That's how my music interest have started. And every movie I wanted music to be there. But I always think I wanted to balance. Even this film, Koffi Bar, it's a very good, technically advanced film actually. So, and this genre of the film also, it will be like a book you are reading. Suppose you go back and start writing a book, then the visual starts. I always, because I have all the right to, I'm the only guy who has got the right to say I only breathe movies. I don't drink, but I drink only once in the morning, and sometimes black coffee I take. So, like it stimulates the kind of a thing, you know. You get to see you are tired. So I've been sitting in MG Road. Whenever I go to meet my brother, he comes down. There is a coffee shop.